Welcome back to Maumelle, Arkansas, and we've got game 2 of this conference doubleheader going on. If you'll excuse me while I fight the wind and try to put something on top of every piece of paper that I have, is a considerable number. Blake Maumelle has already stepped up to bat for the Cardinals, and looks like he's got a 1-2 count on him. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the next pitch to Maumelle. Just off the plate. Pretty good 1-2 pitch. And it's going to be 2-2. 2-2 delivery. Pounded up the middle. Shortstop slides over and picks it up. Throws down to first. First baseman stretches nicely. And they get Blake Maumelle for the first out of this second contest of the doubleheader.
Now batting, number 21, Ryan Larkin.
No, Ryan.
Ryan Larkin steps up to the plate with 1 out. And the first pitch is just outside for ball 1.
There you go.
And Ryan goes the opposite way, hits it out to left field. Their left fielder picks it up and holds Ryan to a single. But the Cardinals already have something going here in this second ball game. Blake Putnam's up to bat now. Cardinal second baseman steps in with 1 out here in the top of the first. First pitch to Blake. Strike 1. Different umpire for game 2. Slightly different strike zone. Not surprising. Next pitch. That one's a little bit lower than the first, so it's ball 1, strike 1. 1-1. And he hits a fly ball out to left. Left fielder gets under it, makes the catch. So Putnam flies out to left field. And up next is Tyler Gregg, who's serving as the designated hitter in this contest. First pitch to Tyler. Inside. Strike 1. Just on the inside part of the plate. Next pitch. Tyler fouls it off. Doesn't go far. Lands right at his feet in the batter's box.
So Tyler, here we go.
0-2 the count to Tyler Gregg. And the pitch. Outside corner. It's called a strike. He called it there before. So that is out number 3 as Gregg goes down swinging. There's no runs scored on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll be back at Maumelle in just a moment. Welcome back to Maumelle. We don't have a lineup for the Hornets as of yet, so we'll form one as the game goes along. Harrison Rutledge is leading off like he did in the first game. He's the second baseman, and he steps into the batter's box, and on the mound for the Cardinals, Ben Silvas. First pitch from Ben. Strike. Silvas comes home again. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and he throws a curveball in the dirt, but Rutledge doesn't go after it. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Harrison Rutledge. And the next pitch, he rips it out into left field, and it's going to roll almost to the fence. Kelton picks it up and throws it back in, but Harrison leads off this game with a double. And now, up to bat is going to be Logan Johnson. He's the catcher.
Now batting for Maumelle, number 20, Logan Johnson.
So there's a runner on second. There's nobody out. Ben Silvas on the mound for the Cardinals. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was way late on that. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to the Hornets catcher. Runner's taking his lead out there at second. Ben takes a look at him, then he throws home. Bunt attempt is popped straight back. Hits the screen. So the count's now 0-2 on Logan Johnson. Time called by the batter. And so Ben will reset, steps back on the rubber, gets his sign, takes a look at the runner at second, and the batter grounds it softly over toward second. He beats it out, and the runner who was on second, Harrison Rutledge, moves to third. So Connor McCullough comes up to bat. He's the shortstop.
Now to the plate for Maumelle, number 12, Connor.
He stays in the box. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Vincent ready to come home. Checks the runners. Now he throws. Outside corner, strike 1. Nice pitch with his fastball. Connor McCullough waiting on the 0-1 delivery. It's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on the Hornet shortstop. Silvas on the mound. And he throws home. Way outside. And that's ball 2. Caleb did a nice job getting over and blocking that one. And the pitch on the outside corner for strike 2. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Connor McCullough. Rutledge is on third, Johnson on first for the Hornets, and there is nobody out. Ben throws it home, comes to Maumelle. Maumelle has a hard time picking it up, never does get it. And so the batter, McCullough, reaches, Logan Johnson is safe at second, and Harrison Rutledge scores the first run. Ryan Hunter, the center fielder, now comes up to bat. Still nobody out. Runners on first and second. And there's a courtesy runner going in over at first base. And he's going in for McCullough. And that's Ammons over there at first. Still waiting for the first pitch to Ryan Hunter. Silvas checks the runners. Hunter hits it high in the air to left center. And it looks as though Trenton McChristian made a diving catch. He did. And so there's one out. Wow, what a catch by McChristian, going to his right. And now Grimsley comes up to bat. Grimsley's the first baseman. Now there's one out. Runners at first and second. One run already home. Next pitch is hit to second. Putnam fumbles it a little bit, throws to first, gets an out there. Moves the runners up to second and third. And Grimsley is out. 4-3. So next is Andrew Howard. And Howard stands in with 2 out in the inning. The pitch. Pretty breaking ball. Taken for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Andrew Howard, the right fielder. And he gives it a whack, and they throw him out at first base. So that's the inning, and the Hornets pick up 1, but it could have been a lot worse than that. And they lead this game 1-0 after 1 inning of play. We'll be back in Maumelle in just a moment. Hello again, folks. We're back in Maumelle, Arkansas, and we're ready for the second inning to start. Kelton Price is going to lead off the inning for the Cardinals. The left fielder will stand in and await the first pitch of the inning. There it is. Breaking ball for strike 1. Nice pitch. Here comes another. Fastball in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gets a bat on the next one, but fouls it off down the first base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes to Kelton Price. No, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gets the bat on that one, fouls it down the third base line. Just a little tapper. So the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kelton, the first batter for the Cardinals in this inning. Next pitch is fouled off. Pop up out of play. So the count remains 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch forthcoming from the Hornets hurler. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball for strike 3. Nick Huff's up next. Nick, the right fielder for the Cardinals. Nick's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Got a whole new ball game here, though. Flied out twice in the first contest. Steps up to the plate, awaits the throw from the pitcher. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 at a fastball.
It only takes 1 now. Let's go.
Next pitch to Huff. He held up. And he just did hold up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. It's popped up. Foul. And so it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is high for ball 2. So the count's 2-2 for Nick Huff. The next pitch is inside, almost hit him. But he faces a full count now. Payoff pitch. And Nick gets the bat on it. And he hits it to the third baseman who boots it. And Nick will reach first safely on the error. Drew Vincent now steps up to bat with 1 out.
Now batting, number 23, Drew Benson.
Cardinal first baseman. Drew struck out and grounded out in the first game. Throw over to first. Nick's back standing up. Takes a little bit more lead, and there's the pitch. Outside corner. It's a strike to Drew. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch to Drew Vincent. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Drew. Ooh, that was a hard one to lay off, and it's just slightly either low or away or a little of both for ball 1. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Huff lakes his lead off first. And Drew strikes out. And then Nick gets picked off down at first by the catcher with a snap throw. So that, all of a sudden, is the inning. And the Cardinals are down 1-0 as we head for the bottom of the second. We'll be back to Maumelle in just a moment. We're back in Maumelle, and Tyler Graham comes up to bat for the Hornets here in the bottom of the second. And Silvas throws it in there, but it's fouled off to the right side. So he's got an 0-1 count on Graham. Second pitch is a nubber. Hit to Blake Maumelle at short. Throw to Vincent. Makes the catch. And there's out number one. So after the 6-3 ground out, up comes Kobe Howell. And Kobe is the designated hitter. Outside, ball one. He's adjusting something. He's got some kind of necklace on, and maybe they made him take it off. Hands it to the coach. I hope there was a lot of luck in that necklace. Kobe steps back in. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Outside corner, strike one. 1-1. The pitch from Silvas. Breaking ball low. 2 balls and 1 strike to the designated hitter, Kobe Howell. Next pitch is just a wee bit outside. If you're Bob Uecker. 3 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch, low. And he walked him. So Howell earns a walk. And up to bat is Bankston. Bankston was the pitcher in the first contest.
Number 7, J.D. Banks.
And the first pitch to Bankston. He takes a swing at it. Hits it over to shortstop. And Blake's over there to stop it and keep it in the infield, but he has no play. So Bankston is going to be aboard on what this score, not the official score, says is a base hit. Kobe Howell moves on down to second base. There's 1 out. And leadoff batter Harrison Rutledge comes up to bat. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Silvas working hard this inning. First pitch, hits in there for strike 1. Runners take their leads. Ben takes a look at him. Now he throws home. It's a ball.
Hey, you all right? Hey, finish.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rutledge. Ben could try to fool him, or he could just waste one and see if he bites. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So there's 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning, and up to bat is Logan Johnson. Johnson is the diminutive catcher for the Hornets. First pitch from Silvas with 2 out. Outside corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Silvas. Outside. Caleb slides over, but it gets past him. And the runners advance to second and third on what I figure will be a wild pitch.
So, Ben, here we go.
Johnson's got a 1-1 count. Swing and a foul. So now there's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rutledge. Silvas looks for the sign. He gets it. Runners on second and third. 2 out. He throws. It's high. Ball 2.
You all right? Go 1-4. Here we go.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count on the Hornets catcher. Silvas comes to the plate. Another one just like the other one. A little high. So he's got a full count on Logan Johnson. And the next pitch, it's fouled off. So we'll do it again. 2 outs. Full count. Johnson had a single, walked twice, and struck out in the first game. Timeout's called by the batter. Steps out, gives his shoulders a little wiggle. Steps back into the box. Umpire says play on. Here comes the pitch. And he pops it up on the infield. And going to get under it is Blake Madewell. And he makes the catch on the high pop-up. And so that is the inning. No runs are scored. 1 hit and no errors and 2 men left on base. We'll return to Maumelle in just a few moments. Welcome back to Maumelle. This is Rob Hadley, and we have a 1-0 game going here with Maumelle in front at the moment. Cardinals have Caleb Reagan coming up to the plate to start off the third. And the first pitch is low, ball 1. Next pitch also low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Caleb as he starts out the Cardinals' third. Next pitch, fouled off for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Caleb. Next pitch is in the dirt. So Caleb's ahead 3-1. He can take a look and pick out a perfect pitch he really loves. Or he could be taken all the way. Kind of depends on what Coach Harper says. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. And it's fouled back. So there's full count to Reagan. The Cardinal catcher awaits the payoff pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's a strikeout. And that brings up Trenton McChristian, Cardinal center fielder. Trenton had a nice double in the first ball game today. And also had a single. He was 2 for 2. Pitch to Trenton. Right at the bottom part of the strike zone with that one for strike 1. Next pitch is fouled off to the right side. So Trenton quickly finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Next pitch. Breaking ball. Pretty pitch. Strike 3. So Trenton's caught looking, and up comes the top of the order, Blake Madewell, shortstop for the Cardinals. Madewell stands in from the right side against the right-handed hurler. Pitch is low and in the dirt, ball 1. Blake is a switch hitter, but he prefers to bat against a right-handed pitcher, right-handed, and a left-handed pitcher, left-handed. I'm told he doesn't like the curveball coming in toward him. Doesn't like to hit it that way. I can tell you that that's not the way it's supposed to be, but it works for Blake. And he draws a walk right off and heads down to first base on 4 pitches. So Ryan Larkin comes up to bat with 2 out. Cardinal third baseman stands in, left-handed batter. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Got just a small piece of it for strike 1. Next pitch is down. 1 ball, 1 strike to Larkin. The wind is wreaking havoc with all my papers. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'm getting some help from some faithful Cardinal followers and retrieving things every once in a while just to break the monotony. I let one go. And he hits it to left field. It's a fair ball right down the left field line. Here comes Madewell. He comes all the way home and scores, and Larkin cruises into second with a double. So Larkin ties the score with that RBI. And up steps Blake Putnam. All the excitement this inning for the Cardinals has happened with 2 outs. Putnam, the second baseman, He awaits the first pitch to him. Runner on second. Larkin takes a lead. The pitch.
Go, Blake. Base hit here.
Ball one. Here comes the next one. Swing, and it hit him. So Putnam reaches on a hit by pitch, and the Cardinals now have runners on first and second with Tyler Gregg, the designated hitter, up to bat. And their coach has to be thinking, along with Fibber McGee, what a revolting development this is. But Cardinal fans love it. Coach goes out to talk to the pitcher. Now the infielders come and join in, including the catcher. And they are having a council meeting out there on the mound. It is a beautiful day for baseball. Got a little breeze blowing straight in, so the pitchers have to love that. It's not a stiff breeze, but every once in a while it kicks up a little bit. Well, apparently the meeting's over, and they have made a motion to adjourn and approve the motion, seconded and approved, and everybody goes back to their places of business. And the pitcher toes the rubber once again, runners on first and second with Tyler Gregg up to bat. First pitch to Tyler. He rips it foul. Strike one. Base hit would sure score one. He hits it hard to the shortstop. He bobbles it, makes a throw over to first. And Tyler beat it out. The throw pulled him off. So I said a base hit would surely score one, but that was an infield hit. And you'll not see Tyler getting a whole lot of those. But we'll take it. Kelton Price comes up now, left fielder, bases loaded. Throws in the dirt. Ball one. One ball, no strikes, two outs. Sacks are jammed. And the pitch fouled straight back. Up over the screen, and I don't know, some kind of little barn over there. Came down with a thud. Hit the metal roof. If anybody was in there, it scared them. Next pitch is low. So we got a 2-1 count on Tyler Gregg. The pitch. He fouls it back. It's going to get out of play. And the count is 2-2.
Go, Kelton. Here we go.
Kelton calls timeout.
Go, Kelton. Here we go. Go, protect it here.
2-2 count on Kelton. Bases loaded, 2 out. The pitch. Curveball. Just got a piece of the top of it. Roll back to the screen. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Kelton Price. Here's the pitch. It's high, and he takes it. So there's a full count. 2 out. Runners ought to be going on contact. Bases loaded. Actually, runners may go with the pitch. The throw, swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Kelton goes down swinging, and that brings the end of the inning. The Cardinals do pick up 1 run in the top of the third and tie this ball game 1-1. We'll be back to Maumelle in just a bit. Welcome back to Maumelle, where the Hornets are coming up to bat in the bottom of the third inning of a 1-1 contest. Ben Silvas is on the mound for the Cardinals. And Connor McCullough, who's pitching in this game, steps to the plate. The pitch outside. Ball 1. The next one is a fastball that's fouled off behind the Cardinals dugout over on the right side. So now it's 1-1. The count on Connor McCullough. First batter in the third for Maumelle. Next pitch. Ooh, boy, that was really close to the letters, and it was just a bit high, I guess. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the next one is hit to Maumelle. He takes it on the second bounce, throws over to Vincent at first, and just like that, 1 out. Now up to bat is Ryan Hunter. He's the center fielder for this Maumelle group. And Hunter in the first game today was 1 for 3 with a base hit, a ground out, and a strikeout. Earlier in this game, he flied out to shortstop. First pitch. Is outside for a ball. Next one. Fouled off. Out of play. So, evens the count at 1-1 on Hunter.
Let's go, Ben.
Hunter wears the stirrups, the high pants, and he rips one into the air out in right field. Nick goes over toward it, picks it up, grabs it out of the air. So Ryan Hunter flies out harmlessly to right. And up comes Nick Grimsley, the first baseman. Grimsley grounded out in the first inning of this contest. And then, back in the first game, he struck out a couple of times and got a base hit and scored a run. First pitch. Oh, outside corner, strike 1. Nice pitch from Silvas. Ben kicks and fires. It's high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the Hornets' first baseman. The next pitch, low and in. Almost hit him, but he made no effort to get out of the way of it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next one, he rips a base hit out into left field. Kelton Price comes up and grabs it. Makes the throw back to the infield. And Grimsley is aboard with a base hit. So now, up to bat for the Hornets is Andrew Howard. He's their right fielder. Caleb Reagan goes out and has a little talk with his young pitcher. Now Caleb back behind the plate. Ben's ready to deal. Takes a look over at first. Another look, another. Now he throws home. Curveball. Ooh, it hit Silvis in the leg, and nobody could get to the ball. But now the runner is caught in a pickle, but a bad throw is made over to third base, and they're going to try to score this guy. Oh, and the throw is to home, and Reagan tags him, and that's the inning. What an exciting way to end this inning. And the Cardinals will now move on to the top of the fourth with the score still tied 1-1. We'll be back at Maumelle in just a moment. We're back at Maumelle. Cardinals up to bat. First pitch comes in to Nick Huff. It's a ball, but the next one he takes out to left field for a base hit. So, Nick Huff, the right fielder, is aboard with a base hit. Nobody out. Drew Vincent, the first baseman, is up to the dish. Nick takes a lead, throw over to first. He's back at plenty of time, standing up. Pitcher takes a look at him again. Here's the throw home. It's a bunt. Bunts down, throw to first. He's out, but Nick moves over to second. So Vincent laid down a pretty bunt, and he's out on the sacrifice. 2-3. Now it's Caleb Reagan up to bat. Cardinal catcher struck out in the third inning. Here he is in the fourth. Steps out of the batter's box for a moment. Now he's back in. He's got a chance to knock in a run and get him an RBI. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. And the catcher. The catcher made the catch. I can't see him from where my seat is because I'm outside and there's a big pad on the chain link backstop. So his counterpart puts him out. And now up to bat is Trenton McChristian. First pitch is low, ball one. Trenton struck out looking earlier. He went 2 for 2 in the first game. Oh, and he rips it out to left field. All the way to the fence. It's going to roll almost. And in comes Nick. And Trenton glides in to second base with his second double of the day. Huff scores, and Trenton gets the RBI that puts the Cardinals on top 2-1. Still 2 out. Top of the order's up. Blake Madewell, Cardinal shortstop, steps up to the dish. Pitcher checks the runner at second, throws home. Good hit out to left field, but it's right at the left fielder. Left fielder falls in front of him. It falls in front of him. And another run scores. Trenton McChristian gets to the plate, and Madewell is safe at first with an RBI single. So that's 2 runs for the Cards. Puts them up 3-1. Here comes Ryan Larkin. Larkin had a double last time he was knocked in a run. Throw over to first. Madewell's back in plenty of time. Larkin bats left-handed. Here comes the pitch. Just off the plate outside. That's a ball. So the count to Larkin is 1 ball and no strikes. Madewell down at first. Throw over to first. Madewell's back. Pitcher's looking for his sign. Takes a look at first. Throws home. Fastball. Fouled off by Larkin. So that's strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on the Cardinals' third baseman.
All right.
Pitcher comes home. Right down the pipe. And that's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Larkin. Now he's got to protect. Pitcher doesn't like the sign he's getting. Shakes it off. Throws over to first. Madewell's back. Pitcher shakes off a sign or two. Now he takes one and he throws home. Runner going down to second. It's Madewell, and he's in there safe. Just got his hand in there before the tag was applied. Nice stolen base by Madewell. So now he's down there at second in scoring position. Larkin gets a base hit. He can bring him home, pick himself up an RBI, and extend the Cardinals' lead. Next pitch to Larkin. It's bounced. Could be trouble to the shortstop. He makes a throw over to first and just got him. So that's the inning. Cardinals pick up 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 3.5 innings of play, the Cardinals are on top 3-1. We'll be back in just a bit. Welcome back to Maumelle, Arkansas. Up to bat is the third baseman Tyler Graham for Maumelle. Tyler grounded out to shortstop his first time up in this game. Earlier in the day, he was 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch, and a single and a strikeout. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's a high fly ball out to left, and it's just foul. That was fortunate, and because Kelton wasn't going to be able to get to that one, and so it's just a long strike. That's all. No big deal. Ben Silvas gets ready to send home the 0-1 greeting. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, fastball. Fouled off. That's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Graham. The next pitch, Silvas wastes one outside. He had him to waste. Why not? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Up next, the designated hitter, Kobe Howell.
Now batting, number 33, Kobe Howell.
He steps into the batter's box with 1 out here in the 4th inning. And the pitch. Just inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on the designated hitter. And he hits a fly ball to right field. Nick comes up a little bit, gets under it, makes the catch for out number 2. Huff doing a nice job out there in right. 2 down. And Bingston up to bat.
Number 7, J.D. Bingston.
J.D. Bingston. First pitch to Bingston. He leans away from ball 1. Caleb goes out to have a little talk with Silvas. The visit is short. I was not privy to whether it was sweet. Up comes Bingston. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-0. Here comes Silvas. Nice pitch. Curveball. Hit to Maumelle, and Maumelle had it roll up his arm. Kind of took a funny hop there at the last. But Bingston is going to be safe at first on an error.
Now batting, number 19.
And now up to bat is the leadoff hitter, Harrison Rutledge. Runner on first base, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals on top, 3-1. The pitch. Strike 1. It's a beauty on the outside part of the plate. A nice fastball. Silvas takes a look at the runner at first. Peeks again. Peeks a 3rd time. Now, here comes the pitch, and it's a breaking ball in the dirt. It gets away from Caleb, and the runner goes down to 2nd. So he advances on the wild pitch, and Rutledge stands in with a 1-1 count. Runner on second, 2 out for Maumelle. Ben Silva's pitching for the Cardinals. If he can get this guy, this inning will be over. Gets his sign, takes a look at second, looks again, now he throws. And the batter fouls it straight back. So, Ben Silvas is ahead 1-2 on this batter. He reached on a walk in the... No, he reached on a base hit in the first inning. No, it was a walk. I'm having a hard time reading my writing. Okay, the next pitch is skied to left. Hope it doesn't bring us some rain. It's caught out there by Kelton Price as Rutledge flies out to left and brings an end to the inning. No runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. The Cardinals lead the Hornets 3-1. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back at Maumelle, and up to bat for the Cardinals is going to be Blake Putnam, second baseman. He steps up here to lead off the 5th. First pitch is a ball. Two and 0 pitch. Oh, hit his bat. I thought it hit his helmet at first, but well, they still called it a ball. That's all quite interesting. So it's a 3-0 count, and he walks him on 4 pitches. So Blake's down at first base, reaches on a base on balls, and Tyler Gregg comes up to bat. Designated hitter struck out looking earlier in this game, and then he got a base hit. So he's 1 for 2 in this contest. Here comes the pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Tyler signals to Putnam down at first. It didn't get far enough away from the catcher to go anywhere. Just stay put, bub. Putnam takes his lead. Here's the pitch home. Off-speed pitch, a little high. And that is ball 2. So that's 6 straight balls from this pitcher. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Tyler Gregg, and coach is out for a little sermon on the mound. Scribbs over there having a little visit with the Hornets first baseman and with Blake Putnam. All looks quite friendly. Small congregation meeting down at second base. And now everybody goes back where they belong, and we'll be back to baseball. Tyler Gregg has a 2-0 count on him. The next pitch. Outside corner, strike one. It's been a strike all day. Very consistent umpires today. Very consistent. Pitch in the dirt. It's 3-1. And the pitcher was goofing off somehow or another, and Putnam just sort of decided he'd take a stroll down the second, and he did. Haven't seen that since Little League. That was cool. Next pitch to Tyler. Outside part, strike two. So we've got a full count. Nobody out. Runner on second in scoring position. Tyler Gregg at the plate. And the pitcher steps off, and we'll wait again. Here he comes. Oh, and Tyler rips it down the left field line, but quite a bit foul. He got every bit of that baseball. He just got it a little too soon. Full count, runner at second, nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. One up in his eyes, and Tyler goes down swinging. So, Kelton Price steps up. Cardinals left fielder. He struck out twice in this game, so he'd like to put the bat on the ball. Pitcher checks the runner at second. Now he throws home. Nice pitch. Strike one. So Kelton's waiting for another one. This one's too high. Another fastball. And it's going to be ball one. Uh-oh. Looked like a little bit of a miscommunication between the pitcher and his shortstop there, and he kind of wanted to throw down and see if he could get Putnam, but he didn't have anybody at second. Next pitch is up and in. If Kelton had any cobwebs, they're gone. 2-1 pitch. It's popped up, but foul and out of play. So the count now goes to 2-2 on the Cardinal left fielder. Nobody out. Runner on second. No, there's one out. Runner on second. The pitch right down the middle. Strike three. And Kelton goes down looking. Next up is Nick Huff, the right fielder. Nick reached on an error in the second, and then in the fourth he got a base hit, scored. He's had a pretty fun afternoon. After that first game got over with. Fouls the first pitch back for strike one. Got just a piece of it. Ball came straight back at the screen. Putnam still down at second. 2 outs in the inning. Pitcher checking the runner. Second baseman sneaks in behind, or shortstop sneaks in behind. Now the pitcher comes home. Throw gets away from the catcher. The pitch does, and by the time he finds it and picks it up, Putnam is safe down at third base.
Go, Nick. Here we go.
One pitch to Huff. Ooh, just missed. Outside.